guys, what's up? It's Paskiiluv here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time on my channel, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button to join the family, join the squad, because you are definitely welcome here. Today's video is all about my hair growth oil that grew out my hair. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So this is my hair blown out, and as you can see, I'm a natural. My hair texture is a 4C. Now I have a separate video about tricks and tips on growing out your hair as a natural with the 4C like me. One of the things that I mentioned in this video was my growth oil, which is here. So this is what this video is about. It's all about my hair growth oil, how I did it, the ingredients that I used. Just so you know, so this is something that I've been using for about a year now, and I did see a lot of growth. And as you can see, this is an old batch. So I want to just take you guys with me. We're gonna make a new batch together. First thing you're going to need is a clean jar, and if you're going to be using an old jar, please be sure to disinfect it prior to using it. The first ingredient is castor oil. I'm using this brand because it's cold pressed and hexane free, but you can go ahead and use whatever brand you have on hand. And as you know, castor oil have a bunch of benefits for hair. And the last ingredient is cayenne pepper, and I like using the powder version because it dilutes into the oil way easier. And as you can see, cayenne pepper have amazing benefits for the hair. It increases circulation and brings more blood to the scalp, which altogether help promote hair growth. Just a disclaimer, there are products out there, and I can even insert some pictures that I found online. There's products out there with cayenne pepper. There's products out there with other like spicy peppers, like pepper balls and things like that. The whole idea is using something that have capsaicin that's gonna help your hair grow, which is what's found in cayenne pepper. And the last thing you're going to need is something to mix your product together. Starting by adding a spoonful of cayenne pepper to my jar because I have a really small jar. But if you have a bigger one, you may want to go ahead and add more. I'm basically just eyeballing this. Guess a good measurement would be 1/4 powder and 3/4 oil. You basically want to have more oil than your powder so that it can dilute easier. Now, if you happen to have way more powder than the oil, it's really easy to fix. All you have to do is take everything and pour it into a bigger container, then go ahead and add more oil. That way it's not too spicy, and it's gonna dilute really nicely together. As you can see, I went back and added some more oil because I feel like it was a little bit thick. This is the consistency you're looking for. Not too thick, but you know, really nice and oily. So yeah, once you're done, go ahead and put the lid back on. Clean the jar if you feel like you made a mess and have oil all over the place, and just let it sit down for like a couple days or so. So this is the next day, and as you can see, the cayenne pepper and castor oil diffused together, and the oil went from a clear color to this beautiful dark orange color. And you can see there's still some particles of the cayenne pepper in the oil, but for the most part, most of the pepper went and settled down at the bottom of the jar. And this is the second day, and as you can see, there's no particles of the cayenne pepper in the oil. And basically at this point, you can start using it if you want. The longer you wait, the more concentrated the oil is gonna be, but at this point it's pretty much ready to use. I love that the cayenne pepper naturally just sit and settle at the bottom of the jar. That way, once you're ready to use it, all you have to do is dip your finger in the jar, and as you can see, you're not gonna have that cayenne pepper residue on your finger. It's just gonna be like an oil, and it's gonna be easy to apply it to your scalp. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys is with using this oil, if you're using this oil for the first time, be sure to do a skin test. Don't just go ahead and apply it all over your hair, because some people have very sensitive scalp. And yeah, so when you're trying it, like maybe find one spot towards the back and just take the oil and just add, like, just rub it in and just leave, like, you know, just that one small spot, and just maybe wait a day or so and see how your hair reacts to it. And if you get no reaction, that's fine, then you know it's perfectly good to use. Or say, like, when you use it, if there's way too much tingling, that means your oil is way too concentrated, then you may want to take it and split it with a different bottle and just add more castor oil just to dilute it more. So just keep that in mind. Just want to add that this oil will tingle, and that's totally normal. It's spicy, so obviously it's going to tingle. But if you find that it's way too spicy, you can't handle it, you may want to dilute it more, because that's an indication that it's too concentrated. But if you go ahead and add more castor oil to dilute it and it's still tangling you to the point where you can't handle it, then you may want to go ahead and stop using it. Also, if you get any bumps while using this oil, you may want to go ahead and stop. And one more thing I want to add is, when using this oil, be sure that you wash your hands before touching your eye, because it will burn if it gets in your eyes, because it's a spicy oil. Also, you can store this oil at room temperature. There's no need for it to go in the fridge. And also, this jar can last you up to a year based on how much you're using it. Basically, use it up until you're done, then go ahead and make a brand new fresh jar. Also want to add that I only use this hair oil as a hair growth serum. I only apply it to my scalp. I don't apply it all over my hair. That way I prevent it from getting into my eyes and getting all over my pillow and all over the place. So yeah, only apply it to your scalp and rub it in. But yeah, this is what got my hair like this. If you want to see the other tips and other tricks I have besides using this oil, be sure to check out the description bar below. And I hope you guys give this oil a try. If you did, please let me know in the description box below and let me know how it's working out for you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Mwah.